Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I feel like today is probably going to be one of the most autumnal videos you have ever seen. I've got my background, my jumper has got some orange on it. I'm about to do some autumn slash fall makeup depending on where you are in the world. In the UK we say autumn, I know in America, and I don't actually know which countries say fall and which say autumn, but in the UK it's autumn. So I just thought I would do a super autumnal makeup look today because it's just what I fancy doing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I can't wait to start wearing boots and jackets and jumpers and having hot chocolates in the evenings, and oh, I'm just so excited for like Halloween and Christmas. And I know that's getting a bit far ahead of myself, but I love it all so much. So without further ado, let's get on to the makeup. So to prime my face, I'm using the Oprah Cool as a Cucumber primer. This says that it's a moisturizing primer in one that hydrates, soothes and smooths, which I definitely agree with all those claims. This video is actually really kindly sponsored by Oprah, which if you guys have watched my channel for a while, you will know that that is so exciting for me because Oprah is one of my favorite brands. They make my favorite highlighter formula in the entire world. Like, their highlighters are amazing. I love their liquid lipsticks. Just as a brand, they're such a great brand in general. So the fact they wanted to work with me on this video, thank you so much. I'm literally so grateful. I also have a discount code with them, which is just SOPH30, that gets you 30% off their entire website. So I'll make sure that I link all these products down below. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the main reason that I got this primer in the first place was because of my friend Talia. Talia Ma, if you're watching this video, you are the reason why I got this primer, because I've seen her rave about it so much on her Twitter, like, and on her YouTube channel as well, and honestly, it is such a nice primer. It's not your typical, it doesn't feel silicone-y. It's very moisturizing, but at the same time, it just makes your skin feel so smooth. It also does smell of cucumbers, which, I mean, it smells very fresh and nice, and it just basically makes your skin feel really smooth, so your foundation goes on really nice. Yeah, it's a really good one. I haven't actually tried any of their other primers. This is the first one that I had tried, but it's really, really nice. So yeah, thanks Talia for making me get this. Then for my foundation, I'm just going in with my Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade F2. I'm pretty sure in my testing video I put too much of this on. Also the noise that this makes when it like dips back in, I'm really sorry that you have to listen to that. And then to blend this out, I'm actually using the Oprah makeup sponge. This is called the Perfecting Puff, which I think is a great name, not gonna lie. It comes in a box like this, but obviously mine is damp, so it's quite a bit bigger and it's really squishy. Yeah, I definitely put too much of this foundation on when I did my testing video. I wasn't really sure how much to use, but as you can see, like, the amount that I've just used is more than enough. Then for my concealer, I thought I would switch things up and go back to the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser, because I feel like a lot of the time I get stuck on the same products in my videos, and I haven't used this in a while. I have the shade Ivory. Wait, somebody told me to put these type of things upside down, and then apparently that helps. Then for my powder, I'm using this one, which is by a brand called Nabla. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the Close Up Baking and Setting Powder. I've had this for a while now, and I only recently got back into using it because sometimes when I get new makeup, I kind of will put it down somewhere and it will just get lost in my room, and then I'll find it like a couple of months later and I'm like, oh, yeah, about that. I'm actually just taking some of my Primark powder and I'm going to, if I can open it. One thing I don't like about this is it's really hard to open. I'm just taking some of my Primark My Perfect Colour powder and I'm gonna put that on this blemish to try and help disguise it a bit. To contour my face, I haven't used this in probably about a year. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Palette. Yeah, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of the time I use the same contour products, so I'm just taking this shade here and I'm just contouring my cheekbones. And then for bronzer, I'm using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which I found in my bronzer drawer. It smells so good. I think in the UK you can get this on Amazon. Oh, okay, I forgot that that was relatively pigmented. Then for my blush, I'm using the Oprah The Oprah blush in the shade Rose, and this is just a really gorgeous neutral, matte, everyday, rosy toned blush. It's kind of like my favourite type of blush to wear, and this has got a really adorable, cute little tiny mirror in it, which I haven't actually peeled the sticky plastic off of. It's just so cute and small. If you're not much of a blush person and you're a little bit scared of blush, then I feel like this is the perfect colour because I don't like anything that's too blushy, she says as she piles blush onto her face. I just think it gives a little extra something to your makeup, you know. Then for my highlighter, I'm using the Glow Up palette, which again is by Oprah, and oh my god you guys, look at the inside of this. Oh. So if you're not familiar with Oprah highlighters, they are the type of highlighters where you just like need to go like this, and you get like insane pigmentation on your finger or brush or whatever. I just personally think that they've got their formula down to just perfection. So in this palette you do get a big mirror, and then you get the Beverly Hills highlighter. I think that's the Beverly Hills one. Yeah, Beverly Hills. You get the full size one of this, and then you get a miniature Star Island, which is one of my all-time favorites. You get Blissful, and then you get Rodeo Drive. Blissful is actually a little bit too dark for me. Rodeo Drive is like good for me when I have a little bit of a tan. I feel like I could probably just get away with that now. But the Beverly Hills highlighter, I mix these 3 shades together, and then this one here, Star Island, I can use by itself, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. But this shade here, oh my goodness, that would make the most beautiful eyeshadow. Ooh, wait, I might actually use these highlighters on my eyes as well because they're just so pretty. So I'm just dipping into Star Island, and you just need to take the tiniest bit on your brush. And then this happens. I mean, obviously you don't have to add this much, but I just like to glow. As you guys know, I like my highlighter. Like, come on, look at that. And then dipping into a bit of Beverly Hills, I think. Let's use the gold one on my brow bone, down my nose. So this one is Star Island, this one is Rodeo Drive, and this one is Blissful. So that is those 3 there on the back of my hand. Star Island, Rodeo Drive, and then Blissful is the more pinky toned one. Next I'm filling in my brows using the L'Oreal Paradise Pomade Ecstatic in the shade Dark Blonde, and I'm actually just going to use my normal brow brush, I think, because the one that comes with this is a little bit small. So moving on to my eyes, I wasn't sure what palette to use because I wanted to do something super autumnal. I asked you guys on Twitter, and loads of you asked if I could use my Extra Spice palette to show you a different look with it, because I feel like I've done quite a few different looks with this, but I'm gonna use it again. I'm gonna start with a bit of Cookie Dough, which as you can see is my favourite shade. And I'm just gonna run this through my crease. I'm then taking a smaller brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Cheesecake, which is this one next to it. And this is just a really gorgeous reddy brown colour, which honestly is like the perfect autumnal colour. And I'm kind of just putting this all over my lid. Then I'm going back with my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend those 2 shades together. I'm also going to take both of those shades on my lower lash line. Then I'm just taking another blending brush to just blend over those edges. Then you definitely don't have to do this step, but I'm just going to do it because, I don't know, I want this look to be pretty intense, and if you don't want to do this you could literally just go straight in with the eyeshadow, but I'm just going to put a bit of concealer on the centre of my eyelid, just so I can get that really nice bright centre of my eye. So now that I've done that, I'm going back to the Glow Up palette, and I'm going to take this coppery gold shade that I swatched earlier, and I'm actually going to put this on my eyelid because why not, you know? Oh mama. Yeah, I think it will look really, oh my gosh, it's like molten gold. Can we just take a moment? Look at this. Why have I not used these highlighters on my eyes before? I'm also just going to put a tiny bit of this just on my lower lash line as well. And then on my inner corners, I'm taking the light gold from Beverly Hills. I'm just quickly taking the brush that I used on my eyelid, and I'm just going to blend over those edges ever so slightly. Can we just appreciate this colour on my eyelid? Why have I not thought to do this before? I'm now just going to add a little bit of my Revolution Renaissance Flick Liner. So I'm not doing a wing or anything, I'm literally just lining my upper lash line. I haven't really been wearing winged liner at all recently, and to be honest, I think it's because most places that I go, I'm normally not on time, so I kind of have to rush, and doing a wing takes me like an extra 5 minutes. Then for my mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara, which I tested the other day. So you could just go with mascara, but I'm just going to stick on some lashes off camera because I suck at putting on lashes, but I will be right back. So this is what everything looks like with the lashes on. They are pretty big, but I still think they look pretty. Yeah, I do kind of wish that I put on a smaller pair of lashes that didn't cover up so much of my eyelid, but you guys know what it's like. Now that the lashes are on, I'm not taking these off because they've just taken me about 10 minutes to stick on my eyeballs. Oh, and these are the SOSU lashes in Milan, I think. Okay, so as you guys have probably guessed, I'm going to do a vampy lip to go with this because what else would I do? I've just got to pick a shade because there's so many. And like I've said before in so many of my videos, Oprah's liquid lipstick formula are one of my favourite liquid lipstick formulas. They go on really moussey and they feel really comfortable on your lips. They're not super drying or anything and they last a really long time. My favourite shades are actually Sao Paulo and Manila. Those are the nudes, but I'm not going to do a nude. I'm going to stay away from the nudes. Okay, I can't decide which shade to go for out of these three. I kind of want to do this one called Brooklyn. It's like a really dark brown. Okay, so this is Brooklyn. Oh, but then Harlem is just a bit more purpley. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Harlem. Also, another massive advantage, they smell incredible. Okay, so this almost looks black, but it's just a really, really dark purple. I actually feel like a new woman. So this is the finished look. So guys, this is the finished autumnal transformation. Obviously this isn't my everyday makeup look. It is very kind of glam and very vampy, but oh my god, I absolutely love it. I just love the eyeshadows so much. The lashes, kind of wish they were smaller, not gonna lie, but it's fine. I still really like the look overall. Like I said, I'll leave all the products linked down below in the description. If you guys want to get 30% off Oprah's website, you can use the code SOPH30. I just want to say a massive thank you to Oprah for like partnering up with me on this video. It's literally so exciting. I feel so grateful to be able to work with one of my literal all-time favorite brands. So yeah, thank you guys. Okay, let's do question of the day. Question of the day comes from Sophie Rigby, and she said, what declutter video would you do next? Would you guys want to see any more decluttering videos? Because I could definitely declutter some more drawers of makeup. In particular, my bronzer and blush drawer is literally like overflowing. So if you guys want to see me declutter that, let me know because I could do that. So I'm gonna go now. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know any other video suggestions down below in the comments. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, obviously I would love to have you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!